Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news from geeks like you. If you're new to our show, we cover the geek news beat and share our opinions, which you should share as facts to other people. I am your host, Chuck, and with me we have Randy.
What's up, Geek Beast? Hey, Chuck, man, it's Friday.
I know it's happy hour.
It's
so
happy
this
hour.
Show's different, you all. We asked the chat to participate. Have your drinks ready and prepare to drink your drinks.
Are we streaming on YouTube? Because I don't see us.
Yeah, I don't see us. Yeah, we're streaming.
Okay. All right. Cool. So what you sipping on tonight?
Water. Sparkling water. Since I'm not allowed to drink alcohol at the moment, I am sparkling the waters.
Okay. All right. You do your water.
What are you drinking on?
I'm drinking on this little cocktail. It's cranberry juice, orange juice, vodka, and some cream soda.
Nice. That sounds delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, where'd you learn to make that?
It was kind of what was in the house. And I was like, just throw some vodka up in here and I can have this for happy hour.
Yeah. It's like a Cape Cod.
Yeah. Is that something similar out there? Yeah.
Yes. Cranberry juice and vodka's Cape Cod.
Okay. So yeah, I just threw some cream soda in there with some Sprite for that lemony lime and little punch taste, and then put some Bacardi Light in there.
Nice. Look at that. That sounds delicious.
So yeah, man. I'm like,
this sounds amazing. I'm gonna jump into some news, Randy.
All right, what are we talking about?
Oh man, this is great. This is amazing. History of the World Part 2 hits Hulu with a new trailer on March 6th. 2 episodes will premiere in the 8-episode series comedy. Are you familiar with History of the World?
I'm not. I saw the trailer. I did see the trailer to this, and I'm all for it.
Yes. It's a Mel Brooks thing. And he comes back and he takes it over. Oh, that's Mel Brooks. People don't realize who Mel Brooks is. He's a legend. For those that don't matter, Mel Brooks gave us one of the greatest black show movies of all time, and that's Blazing Saddles.
And you said it was written by Richard Pryor. And Mel Brooks said, like, what'd you do to get Richard Pryor to write it? He said, we just gave him a whole bunch of cocaine.
Gave him a whole bunch of cocaine. he wrote the producers. He wrote Robin Hood Men in Tights. I mean, Mel Brooks is the man. People have to respect Mel Brooks. Spaceballs is like his movie. So I'm like, oh man. There's movies you cannot make today. A lot of Mel Brooks properties, you cannot make them today.
But man, it's a lot of like television shows that was in the 70s and the 80s. Like we can't make today. I was actually watching, it came up on my news feed, and All in the Family came up on my news feed. And like,
love that
they
show.
were on there saying like, they were dropping the M-bombs and the H-bombs, and this is network TV. And so it's one point where like George Jefferson, it's a spinoff, and he calls somebody the N-word. And Archie Bunker was like, I haven't even said that word in 3 years. And this is ABC. I was like, this could never.
Yes. I saw that episode. They did a supercut of all the times that the N-word came out. And it was just him and George Jefferson. And they showed him when he went to George's. He went to a party at George's apartment complex and everything. I've seen that.
Yeah, man. I was like, wow. So yeah, I bet you, Mel Brooks probably did just get high as hell with Richard Pryor and was
Mm-hmm.
like,
Let's make a Western
it's like a Western. And Richard was like,
about a black guy that goes to the West.
oh,
oh, oh, Rodney came in and said Eddie Murphy's in this. Hold on, History of the World too. Because let's talk about who's in the History of the World too. Wanda Sykes,
yeah,
Nick Crow, Mike Burnshall. That's enough to get me excited right there. Nick
yeah,
Kroll and Wanda Sykes together. This is
yeah,
gonna be silly. This is
yeah.
gonna be really silly.
It's gonna
Then
be
you
off
have
the chain.
Pamela Adlon, Tim Baltz, Zazie Beetz, Jillian Bale, Quinta Brunson,
Bunsen.
Dove Cameron,
Yeah.
Darcy Carden, Ronnie Chang, Rob Corddry, Danny DeVito. Johnny Knoxville, Lauren Lapkus, Jennifer Lewis. Oh Lord, this Poppy Lou, Joe Lo Triglo, Jason Manekis. Oh man, this is gonna be
Is
hilarious.
the first one on Hulu? Because I'm gonna
Jeff
go.
Rogan, Sarah Silverman. It's
Yeah.
all in Hulu. Taika Waititi.
No, what I'm saying is the first one on Hulu.
No, I don't know.
Because
I don't know. It
I've
may
never seen
have.
the first one, and I
It
want to
may
see
all
the
be
first
there. It may all be
one. Okay.
there. I
Okay.
will tell you to go look it up. I'm going to go look.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is going to be hilarious. Oh boy, I know one thing's for right. The far right's about to go bananas.
And Defunk says he's in the chat. One of the cool things about our show is you can talk to us in the chat and we'll talk back to you.
Yep.
Defunk says, wonder how this will play when Drunken History has been doing this stick recently already.
Yes.
Hmm.
That is true. That is true. Drinking history is good though. Drinking history allows they get people drunk to tell stories
Yeah.
though. So this is gonna be kind of sub serious like Cosmos.
I don't know.
So
I thought this was, from what I saw, it don't look like it's serious at all.
it's sub serious.
It looks like it's gonna be just
Off the
out there
chain.
doing their
Off the
thing off
chain.
the chain, man.
I can't wait for the Harriet Tubman's episode, boy, with
Oh
Wanda
Lord.
Sykes.
And this is what did they say in the trailer? Like, you're famous for inventing the bathtub. And Wanda Sykes says, how do we let these white people conquer us? Oh, oh,
It's hilarious. I cannot wait for this
it is going
show.
to be wild.
Oh man, it's gonna be wild. But let me give some more detail to the people that have no idea what the hell we're talking about, what type of show this is. Um, Brooks is the writer and executive producer on the series, as he normally is, and he just talks about the history of the world, and it's
Mhm.
talked about with through these comedians, and they tell the stories.
Yeah, it's spoofing it. And
It's yeah,
and it's probably some hint of truth like in it.
a
I'm
lot
imagining
of
it's a
hint of
lot of
truth.
satire in it where it's a hint of truth, like, yeah, this is how it really went down.
All drunken histories are notorious for it. When they get people drunk and they tell a story of when they were young about history they know, they just get them drunk and let them go at it. Oh man,
It sounds
I'm
amazing.
excited.
I'm all for it. I am looking forward to checking this out.
Oh man, it's gonna be something. Go Hulu, go Hulu. This is evidence that Disney will keep Disney Plus separate from Hulu.
As I think they should though,
They
right? I
should.
mean, yeah. So you can
I
get
wish
a
they
different.
combined that price though, really cheap.
But I thought they do the bundle
The
package.
bundle,
Yeah,
but the bundle is it really that much cheaper though?
I don't know. I get my Hulu. I get my Hulu through my phone subscriber.
I think the bundle's like $15 or $20 now.
Yeah, something like that.
So I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
think
I
the bundle should equal one price, $11.99. You get all of it. It's 13.
hey,
Ronnie put in this like $13.
yeah,
But still, I want $11.99 for all three.
but I think there has to be a place like
Yeah,
for edgy content.
it does.
For
It does.
Disney. And I think
Disney Plus is trying to pull some stuff over, so we'll see what they do in the future.
yeah, but
It's not all family friendly no more.
it's
They're
not.
bringing
It's family friendly. They're just still a little more edgy for it. We need some
Punisher
space.
is not family friendly.
We need some spaces though, where like you can really be creative and not, I don't know.
I
Not
mean, Disney Plus could be the service for all of it. That's the biggest
it could
problem.
be. It
That
could
that
be.
that's it. That's
I
one
just don't know if
reason.
they will.
I mean, they had the Punisher on and Luke Cage on it right now. And those are rated R technically.
And it's got Deadpool on there too, right?
Deadpool too, yeah. So
We'll
they
see.
have adult content on
We'll see.
Disney Plus.
They don't have a lot of it
They
though.
just don't throw it in your face. Yes, they don't have a lot of it. It's not flooded because they move it all over. Disney Plus doesn't look, but they ease it over slowly before people know what's going on.
So that's why I think it's
Mm-hmm.
good to have a place for it. And then like, because Archer isn't on Disney Plus, is it?
Not yet.
And that's what I'm saying. I think Archer will be on Hulu.
Yeah,
I think, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it'll be on Hulu.
on Hulu. Yeah. But
I
if they
think
moved it all over to Disney Plus and grabbed it into one service, it'd be great too.
I don't
It'd
know.
be better for the consumer.
I don't know if Disney wants to do that as its brand and its marketing thing, because it's never been who they've been. And they've always taken like those sort of edgier properties and they've made it a different company.
Yeah, yes. But they have done that stuff.
Yeah. So to bring it all over, I don't know. It'll be interesting to do that. We'll see.
But I can see them taking their time.
Hey, I don't have a
Instead
problem with it. Hey, merge them all into one and give us a lower price. I'm good. I'm good with that.
because I think the South Park movie's on Disney Plus now.
That's Comedy Central, though, isn't it? Isn't South Park Comedy Central?
Is it? I think so. Okay, maybe it is.
Yeah.
I know it's something.
Just keep us honest in the chat. I think
it may be Comedy Central. It may be. I think it is.
South Park is Comedy Central.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I saw Disney Plus had something, and I was like, "Wow, Disney." Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was something else.
Yeah. And Comedy Central, I believe, is Viacom.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't ever see South Park being on Disney Plus.
Or no, something on it triggered me, and I was like, "Wow, that's on Disney Plus." But I agree. Hulu is adult. You would want to keep Disney as kid friendly as possible because you just throw kids in front of it. But once they get their parental things put in place, they're gonna run it over. They're gonna run things over.
That's probably the long-term strategy. I wouldn't doubt that that's not the long-term strategy. And Defunct did confirm that it's Paramount, Viacom, CBS.
Yeah.
We're
it's something that was over there, and I was like, wow, Disney has this on its service.
And the world's changing. So, but I still think though the primary objective of Disney is family-friendly entertainment.
I agree. That nobody's gonna disagree with you on that. That may be the choice that
The Funk said Pam and Tommy's miniseries is Disney Plus overseas. Overseas can get away with more stuff than they do over in the States. At least that's the way it's been. I don't know the reason for that. That seems kind of silly.
Because of Americans' Puritan background. That's the only reason why.
Like, yeah, just throw it on over here, man. I don't get it.
I remember I was in Japan and I saw breasticles for the first time just on regular TV.
Breasticles?
What is breast? Women's breasts just dangling.
Oh, you saw breasts on regular TV?
On regular TV, like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a French movie that was on. They had breast on. 2:00, regular TV. Network television.
You're not gonna see that in America. Not on regular TV.
Yeah, I know it. So we're so Puritan. So Puritan. It's just a body.
All right, what else? What we got next?
D&D, where the people of Wizards of the Coast have decided to pull back on their new licensing rules. That
you bet your ass they decided to pull back, because we reported it yesterday, right? That they were going to start charging people.
And people were revolting already. Like, I'm done. Cancel my membership. So they
Yeah.
start pulling that back. The Hasbro-owned company now says that it will not require creators to pay a royalty, and that content previously created for the 5th edition of the tabletop role-playing game will remain unaffected.
Okay. Yo, we got Mark in the chat. Yo, what's up, Mark? Happy New Year, man. So,
yeah.
Yeah, man, they pulled that back real quick. And we kind of called it yesterday. We were like, people aren't going to pay now for something that they have already been getting free.
Yes. People aren't going to pay for that.
Yeah.
Why would they pay for that?
Right. Why would you?
Why would we pay for that?
Right, for the same thing. And so, you gotta give people more if you're gonna say, oh, we're gonna start charging you now. And people revolted, and as they should have, and now they're gonna walk that back.
I know that's like saying, hey, we're gonna allow you to make your own, allow you to make your own video games or something for free, but now we're gonna charge you a royalty to do so. That's crazy. You can't do that to people. I mean, they probably need the money, and they have to think of other means to make money.
Yeah, they gotta come up with other means to make money. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's not a good business model to say, okay, we've been giving you this for years, and now all of a sudden we're gonna charge.
Yeah, think of something else. Think of something else.
You can keep it on the same platform. You just got to expand, right? You got to make it worth a while for people to say, okay, now I want to
pay for this. Y'all want to pay for these add-ons.
Right. And it's feasible. Companies do it all the time.
But I think the issue they're going to run into is they've never done it. And now, since they did this move, anytime they come at with something new and they want to charge for it, people go, there they go again, trying to nickel and dime some stuff that was free. Right. They just have to come with something very brand new that seems like it's worth the money. Yeah. And hopefully people will buy it if they need it. So. But we'll see. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, man, we gotta get a Dungeons and Dragons game going on here. At the Geek Network,
And it's official.
What's that?
Official?
What?
The official D&D Lego set doubles as fully playable gaming maps.
Oh, do it. Nice.
I'm not going to buy this for the D&D. I'm buying this because it's Lego. And I got a plus up of it D&D.
Whatever helps you sleep through the night.
I mean, don't worry. I buy Legos all day long.
I know you do. However you want to justify it to yourself.
My love for Legos is stronger than my love for D&D. That's all I'm saying. I'm loyal to Lego, dog.
I know you are. But whatever makes you sleep through the night, however it's your money.
You know what Lego did that was remarkable?
What's that?
They released a Fast and the Furious car. You know why?
Because it's the greatest franchise ever.
I didn't have to say that. I was going to say because Fast and the Furious had really good. I was going to say they had really good cars in the movies. But since you said it's the greatest movie franchise of all time, I guess we'll run with that.
You would not know it's not the greatest franchise.
I was not going to say that. I was not going to say that.
You said enough. You said it enough.
I'll say because they have really dope cars and it's about family. Okay. And Legos are about family. That's what I was going to say. But you one up me with saying it was the greatest movie franchise.
It is nowhere on this God's green earth if I'm ever saying that the Fast and the Furious.
You just said it. We all have proof here.
No, I was saying what you were going to say.
Y'all heard him say that.
You said it multiple times here.
Hey, what's up, Peter Griffin? Peter Griffin came in the chat too. What's up, Peter Griffin? I was going to say Fast and the Furious is about family and Legos are about family. But you said, yeah, it's the greatest movie franchise of all time. I heard you. They heard you. I got witnesses.
I was saying what you were going to say. I was mimicking you.
Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat.
That's what I said about you and the Lego set.
Yeah.
But however you want to justify it to yourself.
I hear you. I hear you, dog. I hear you, dog.
However you want to justify it to yourself, good sir. You can it's your money. You can make it whatever reason you want to.
I was just trying to support Lego, man, and say it's about family. And you came and said Fast and Furious is the greatest movie franchise of all time, which I don't disagree with you on.
You should. Well, you can't. Is your hypothesis, but no, it is not the greatest franchise.
Is not my hypothesis.
It
The
is
numbers
because
and volume of movies,
ain't nobody ever said that other than you.
the number of movies and the volume at which people go see it proves it.
I thought it should have stopped at 3 for real. Tokyo Drift should have been the last
It
one.
should have
I
been the
was like,
last.
they just keep going.
It should have never.
Going.
They should have said, okay. We did Tokyo Drift. We're done. We're done. We've done enough. We done enough damage to cinematic format and medium. We done. No,
Now it's like Jesus.
then they like, no, let's take this to GI Joe and Transformer
Lord.
80s levels. They
Oh,
played the Mateo Hot Wheels movie in my head. They make that movie every time, and I love them for it.
and like it's the only franchise that I know that is completely different from the first movie in that series. Like the Fast and Furious is completely evolved from what it was. It's not even recognizable.
No, it's not. It was about street racing.
Right.
And they jumped the shark when went to Tokyo. And after that, they were like taking all the way off the rail.
They stretching here with it going to Tokyo, but they was like, nah, bitches.
We ain't seen nothing. We're going to space.
Man, we're going to space. We got helicopters, jumping buildings.
We're jumping from building to building in Dubai. You know, we're grabbing on ropes, jumping across ravines and all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. Well, back to the story.
All right.
Dungeons and Dragons creator, Wizard of the Coast, who walked back their rules of charging people for something that was free, have gotten together with Lego and hatched a plan to commemorate 50 years of Dungeons and Dragons. What they ended up with is this: a sub 3,000 piece picturesque working D&D Dungeons map, soon to become an official Lego set.
That sounds nothing but amazing.
Yes. It's called Dragon's Keep Journeys In. Features great routes with changeable doors each time, meaning it can actually be used as a functional D&D map.
Okay.
I'm going to have probably 2 of these.
Why 2 of them?
Because you can always have more map space. It's for the Geekish Network's Dungeons and Dragons game called Bricks.
Yo, we didn't ask everybody in the chat. Tell us what y'all drinking tonight. This is happy hour. What are you guys drinking on? It's the first GeekBeast happy hour of 2023.
The first GeekBeast happy hour. I'm drinking on water because I'm a wuss and I have to drink water right now. But Randy made something delicious. Tell them what you made, Randy.
I had orange juice, cranberry juice, some cream soda, Sprite, and Bacardi Light vodka.
Yep.
So
it's diabetes in the cup, and it sounds delicious.
Orange juice is healthy. What are you talking about? What are you
talking about? Is full of sugar. It doesn't have any sugar in it. Really, it's cranberry juice.
It's oranges. It comes from the herb.
Mark said water. He doesn't drink.
Okay, Mark.
Mark. Mark's on Team Chuck. He believes Fast and Furious is the greatest movie franchise of all time, and he's drinking water like Vin Diesel would. Mark's like, I didn't say that at all.
You putting words all in
everybody's mouth. I'm putting words in everybody's mouth tonight. It's the first one. And speaking of people like me, we talk about Lego sets, and I'm probably going to buy 2 of them. Adults are buying toys for themselves, and it's the biggest source of growth for the industry.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it either.
Yeah, what's the problem?
You know, some people have children. I have toys. One of us is winning in life, and the other ones are just losers.
I have children, or I have a child. So.
Okay.
Nah, I see nothing wrong with the trend that adults are buying toys. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark said because kids don't play with toys anymore. No, they get tablets. They get $1,200 tablets and play with them.
I don't know if my daughters ever really just play with toys. That's facts. Now, what y'all saying is facts. I don't know if she's ever played with toys. It's
She
been
played
like,
with one.
what's that?
Violet.
Yeah, Violet. Well, Violet's her safety blanket. Yeah, she still got Violet.
She
She
still has
doesn't play.
Violet.
Yeah, she sleep with Violet every single night.
I did not know that.
My daughter sticks with Violet every single night.
Wow. So Violet is a gift that I bought his daughter a long
Uh-huh.
time ago for I forgot what
She's like
Christmas.
4. She's like 3 or 4
Three or
years old.
four and a
Yeah,
hunt. And she
she's
still has
14
Violet.
now. She still got Violet. Sleeps with
Oh
Violet
wow.
every single night.
His
When she
daughter just
goes to
started
Lexington,
liking me this year.
when she goes to Lexington, she brings Violet with her.
Does she?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. Does Violet still work?
I ain't saying all that. Nah, I'm not saying it's still working,
Does Violet
but
still work? Yeah.
she still has Violet.
Violet's awesome. Violet was an electronical like teddy bear toy that you talk to and you can
Mm-hmm.
learn stuff from.
Yep, yep. And we
Yep.
had like that's early like tablet because we
Mhm.
had a matter of fact we had a Nook. That lets you know how old it is. We had a Nook synced up with Violet, and
Oh, nice.
like Violet would talk through the Nook and stuff like that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't even know if they still make Nooks, do they? Because
I don't
it
know.
was
I don't
Barnes
know.
and Noble.
Barnes and Noble came back to life. You know they rejuvenated themselves. So Barnes and Noble, there's a call for books. So people are buying books now. I had a friend, her brother just opened a bookstore up in San Francisco. And they
Good.
opened it up. They had a line of people, like it's an Apple store, to buy books from the store.
Okay.
Peter Griffin, Violet was the prototype of Megan. Peter is absolutely right. Violet was the prototype of Megan. Oh my
Hey, man,
goodness.
Megan was killing it at the box office.
Killing it.
It
Megan looks awesome.
It made like $35 million on a budget of like 7 or 8 million. Yeah.
Megan killed it.
Yeah, it killed it.
I see all the dance routines, and I was like, man, I know I ain't messing with Megan. Megan to have you mussed up in this world, boy. Oh man. So adults are buying more toys than children because children don't buy toys.
Mm-hmm.
And it's people like me that go out and buy Transformers and stuff. Like, for example, my tennis elbow's acting up. You see
Nice.
that? That's the Cobra Hiss tank that transforms into Megatron.
Nice.
What the hell? The Cobra Hiss tank turns into Megatron. Megatron. I don't understand how they never released this toy as kids.
Me either.
That sounds amazing. They give you Baroness. I wish they gave us Destro, but they gave me Baroness instead, or gave me Destro and Baroness.
I'm good with Baroness.
I'm good with it too, but I wish they had Destro because he's the arms dealer, and that Cobra Hiss tank is really cool. And he has a gray helmet, and Megatron is gray, silver. Yeah. The Funk said G.I. Joe and Transformers is my #1 dream movie. They've got to make it happen. Michael Bay will muck it up.
No, we're not letting Michael Bay touch Transformers and G.I. Joe. We're not. No, I'll burn Hollywood down. Y'all hear me? I will burn Hollywood.
Y'all heard it here first. Randy's gonna riot Hollywood.
Man, I will burn it all down if they let Michael
Bay does it.
Michael Bay can't even see the movie. He can't even buy a ticket. He can't get it on the streaming service. Nothing.
Yo, Mark said something great. I wonder how much the USS Flag's going for today. Way too much. Way too much. I'm gonna look it up right now, Mark. You got me curious.
No, Defunct. He says the kind of project requires Michael Bay. No. No.
Oh, you can buy the USS Flag, Mark, on eBay for $39.95. Oh, it's not that expensive.
Well, why? I guess why would it be? Why were we thinking it was expensive?
Because it's a vintage toy, and I figure it's a vintage toy. It's gonna be like a couple $100. It's used. It's not in mint, but it has Hasbro with the planes. So, but yeah, $35. I'm
Is
sure if it was mint, it'd be like $400. You know who also buys vintage toys and repairs them?
who's that?
Uncle Daryl.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm. He took all our old GI Joe toys that Grandma bought us, and we left them up in Harlan, and he repairs them. He goes online, buys all the parts for them, yeah, and brings the value
I
back
do
into
like the ideal of refurbishing 80s
mm-hmm.
WWE.
80s. Yep, he does
WWF
the
because it was WWF.
wrestlers.
That's dope. Yeah.
He gives a lot of them to Chris's kids. So Chris's kids come over to the house and play with the vintage toys that we grew up on. He said,
Okay.
y'all have a house full of toys y'all never broke. I said, because y'all would kick our asses if we ever broke them.
Man, that was you didn't break toys back in the day when I was growing up.
Yeah.
That money they paid, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, like Rodney said, he finds stuff. My uncle finds stuff in garage sales. He goes around Harlan County. He actually says he goes to the junkyard and finds toys because where he lives in Harlan, they separate the toys and plastics out. He says he finds toys there and refurbishes them and everything and sell them on eBay.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Is there a market for it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want the Lego Helicarrier. Um from Marvel. And I should have bought it a long time ago. It's $600 brand new right now.
Oh.
I think originally it was like $400 maybe. I made about $200.
Okay.
And at the time I was married, and so the wife was like, nah.
Wifey wasn't feeling that at all. I already know. You ain't even got to tell me. Wifey was like, we what? You are not rich.
You are not rich, and you're not bringing that.
If you were rich, it wouldn't matter. She wasn't feeling that. Yeah.
She was not feeling it. No, sir.
I already know. I can't even make that. I can't even make that argument to wifey.
Yeah, right. She was not having it. For everybody that's married, your wife will ruin everything. They come and destroy all your fun, all your fun. You be like, look, I could be spending $200 in a strip club, but I want to put it on some Legos, and I can be around you when I make it.
They cool. She cool, but yeah, you ain't. It's just hard to justify, and if she's not part of the culture, it's hard for her.
There's so many things I missed out because wifey talked me out of it.
$500 for I can't even.
I could have bought it, Randy, for $125. Bought it for $125, and it's online for $600 right now.
I get it, but that was a hard sell back then.
Mark said, I think that's in the contract. They are fun killers. Fun killers. I remember I had some Air Force Ones. I saw them at Supreme. And one of the people that ran Supreme held them for me. And I just bought a pair of some Concord Jordans. I bought a pair of Concord Jordans for $125. And I walked over to Supreme on Melrose, walked down the street on Melrose to Fairfax. And he's like, Chuck, I got your size. Here's the last pair. They're $125. And she was like, don't get them. You already bought a pair of shoes. But she was chewing me out. I went online. I went on StockX to look at these pair of shoes. I said, I can get them now. I really like them. They're red and they have gold stars on them. Air Force Ones, not Air Force Ones. Nike SBs. Everybody knows I love dunks. I was gonna get some dunks. $50,000. $50K. $50,000. $50K.
What?
$50K.
See, I'm the type of petty, I would still be bringing that up to her. We divorced. I don't care. I'm still going to be like, you see what you missed out on? You see what you missed out on?
We're divorced, and I told her. Matter of fact, I sent her the stock.
Hey, let me tell you, I would send it to her new husband. Be like, see?
I didn't do that. This is why you didn't divorce her ass.
Send it to her mama. I sent it to man. Hey,
50K, Randy. 50K.
Hey,
50K. I
hey.
sent it to her, and she said, "Cause I told you not to buy them, didn't mean you didn't have to buy them."
I'm sending this to everybody. See, y'all thought I was the reason. This is why we got divorced. She cost us $50,000.
50K, Randy, and my slew shots. I was like, who's paying 50K for these sneakers?
I don't know.
Apparently. And they had a pair that sold for 50K. And
Mm,
that's why they had the markup value at 50K. I was like,
mm,
somebody paid $50,000 for a pair of sneakers.
mm, Hey, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know.
I wrote it and I said, this is why we're divorced.
I would. I'd be sending it to all
Oh man. 50K, man. 50K.
in-laws and everything. She cost us $50,000.
Rodney's like laundering the money somehow. Yes, Rodney. Some Arab prince, Saudi Arabian prince that's like 20 years old, that's 27 years old. Is like, I want those. And he paid 50K for them because that money doesn't mean anything to him.
Anything.
50K is like $50 to him.
Hey, some Saudi prince. They got so much money. We don't even know what kind of money they got.
They had that so much money.
And like they reporting it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like they filling out, a W-2. You know,
no, they building islands in the
right.
in the middle of the ocean,
right,
surrounded by deserts.
Like what's 50K for some gym shoes? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, 50K.
Those the people that be coming after that are coming after Elon when he started farting on them Twitter payments for that 44 billion because he bought all the money from the Saudis. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when
Twitter's gonna be a national security problem soon.
They be like, where Elon, man? Elon on the run. He gonna be Nori for real.
That's so messed up. Oh, I found a helicarrier, new original packaging, for $192. I found one for $192. And I'm thinking to myself, brand new, fresh in the box, mint condition at $600. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, it is. It is. All right. So,
Peter Griffin said, I just sold a Bruiser Brody wrestling figure for $90 the other day on eBay. Jesus, I'm in the wrong business.
Bruiser Buddy. I don't know who Bruiser. I know Brutus the Barber BK.
Bruiser Brody?
I don't know who Bruiser Brody
is.
It's
after your time. He's a newer wrestler.
Okay.
But that's awesome, though.
Good for you, Peter. Yeah.
That's dope. No. Oh, this is old school Bruiser Brody. I thought it was from 1988. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow.
I'm trying to, I got to Google Bruiser
First of all, Peter, I got to ask, where'd you get this doll from? Is this in your basement hanging out? That's dope. Yes. Bruiser Brody, that's dope. That's dope. We can talk about wrestling because why is wrestling so lit right now? It's lit right now. It is lit. AEW is lit.
Well,
WWE
is being sold. Vince McMahon just sold it to some Saudis, I think. I think he just sold
it. Of course. They're trying to make back their Elon money.
Yeah, they just sold it because Stephanie McMahon, I know she stepped down. And
is she?
Yeah, she stepped down, and Vince McMahon came back because he had left because he got caught up in some bad things.
Me too.
He came back, and they just sold WWE, I believe.
So I did not know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that. Oh my goodness. That's interesting. WWE is the first streaming service I knew of that was like on top of it.
Yeah,
like they're like, yo,
things. Yeah,
we pay-per-viewed it.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Who do they sell to?
Yeah, 80s. It was nothing like 80s. It was nothing like 80s wrestling, man. WWE and NWA. Ric Flair's still my favorite wrestler of all time.
Yeah. Hold on.
What?
I'm looking at it right now. They purchased Capitol Records. Okay.
Who's that?
Oh, wow. Because it's on the NASDAQ.
Okay. Okay. Oh, the Saudi deal is a rumor. Okay, then maybe that's what I know. I heard. I know I had heard it. Okay, it hasn't gone through yet. All right.
Yeah. But it's lit right now. It's lit. Wrestling is
And they got
hot.
the new one. Was it AEW? It's
A
on. It's on.
AEW.
Turner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
AEW is lit too.
Yeah, man.
They got Jade Cargill. She should play Storm. They should get that girl some acting lessons so she can play Storm. She looks like Storm. She came out, she got famous. She got
Yeah.
picked up by wrestling because she looked like Storm.
But can she act? That's the question.
Man, can Holly Berry act? Can Holly Berry act?
Yes. She's an Oscar-winning actress.
Yeah,
Don't
she did pull
speak
off a
bad on the good
performance.
Holly
She
Berry. Don't
did,
say
bro.
nothing
In
bad about the good Holly
Monsters Ball, she did pull off the best feat ever. She looked like she really wanted to have sex with
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton. She really did. That's the greatest acting performance I've seen. That's why she won it.
I don't know. Billy Bob pulled Angelina and he banged out Holly in the movie. So, Billy's batting 100, fam. He's winning. He's winning.
Angelina was in the low of her life. She was trying to.
Don't matter.
That's true. He's a Cuba Gooding Jr. has Oscar though.
Hey man,
Show me the money. That's true. That's true. That's true.
All I'm saying is, hey, Billy Bob is winning in life. He banged out
he
Angelina
did
Jolie
win in life. He did.
and Holly Berry. If you
I
would
don't know
have
if he's
told
winning right
somebody
now.
look like Billy Bob Thornton, and like, yo, one day you're gonna have a great love scene with Holly Berry and you're gonna bang out Angelina Jolie, he'd have been like,
nah, I don't believe that.
Nah, right. He'd be like, nah.
That's true.
Wait. Okay. The Funk is a Billy Bob and a Michael Bay Defender. So, what I'm saying? We want to be respectful, but come on, man. Michael Bay ruined.
Hold on.
Live action.
I didn't know Billy Bob Thornton was married to Cindy Williams.
I don't know who Cindy Williams
is. She's in Mo Better Blues. She's a pretty black woman. My Billy Bob Thornton's to put up some numbers, dog.
Billy Bob Thornton is winning in life. I don't know what y'all talking about. He's winning. I got no beef with him. Yeah, man, he's winning.
Yeah. Good for Billy Bob.
Yeah. I mean, the guy's name is Billy Bob, but
that's his chosen. He wrote that down on paper as his acting name, and that's
no, man. I don't care. His name is Billy Bob. Yeah, but I'm a fan of the Michael Bay.
Cindy Williams is the girl, if I'm correct. She is the girlfriend, the hot little light-skinned girlfriend of Denzel Washington in Mo Better Blues.
Oh,
Billy Bob was married to her.
How'd that happen? I'm not hating. I'm just like,
Billy Bob may have game, dog.
Yeah, he might. Billy Bob.
He went from her.
Mark said he looked 65 his whole career.
He did like he's like 65 his whole career. He had the hot girlfriend that Denzel Washington had in
that's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm not hating on him. I'm congratulating. Billy Bob is winning. I don't care what y'all say.
Like
what y'all say? Billy Bob is
his whole career. Yeah. I mean, put down on paper, my acting name is gonna be Billy Bob Thornton.
It takes some swag to do that.
It does. Billy Bob.
To be like, your agent is like, what's your name? Billy Bob Thornton.
I'm gonna appeal to everybody likes Dolly Parton.
Right. And then
I'm gonna marry this hot black girl.
Yeah, you hop in a movie with Holly Berry, you run up on Angelina Jolie, you knocking out Cindy Williams. Nah, man, Billy Bob is winning. I don't care. I'm not hating on Billy Bob. He's winning in life.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. We're way off. We're way off the
I don't even
story
know what.
of
Hey.
adult toys. We're talking about toy manufacturers such as Lego have embraced consumers and created a whole entire lines of nostalgic entertainment properties just for adult toy collectors, people that play with toys. Hasbro's Black Series, not talking about black people, but Black Series of action figures is a prime example of tapping into desire for high quality Star Wars and Marvel collectibles.
Okay.
I got a couple of Black Series toys. They
Yeah,
just
man.
happen to be black characters,
I
like
have no
Darth Vader.
problem with adults purchasing toys. I think it's dope.
Even Mattel lines, Barbie and Hot Wheels had jumped in on this as well.
Okay. Yeah. No, I got no problem in it. Like I'm looking at your background and I can see, yeah,
Yeah, I'm a target consumer. Me and
uh
Defunk.
yeah, I know the Funkcast and Gavin Hicken, who's been a friend to Bingeworthy. I know he's got a large
Mhm.
toy collection. So
He
yeah, man.
does.
Yeah.
Gavin pulls out toys. I'm looking at some of his toys like,
Gavin's still doing
wow,
Gavin's still
wow.
doing
Gavin's made of money. I
yeah.
love him for it.
Yeah, man. So nah, I have no problem with this story at all.
Um, so the Blackula rises again in a gorgeous new graphic novel. Yeah, Blackula's back, baby.
So I remember I'm not familiar with the comic book, but there was a black exploitation movie of
Blackula
Blackula in the
from the
70s. Is
70s.
this the same character?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
Somebody's like, written by Rodney Barnes and art from Sean Alexander. I know Jason Sean Alexander. Blackula Returns of has Blackula Return of the King isn't just a new chapter for the cult classic vampire. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this is gonna be dope. I think I'm gonna grab this. It's coming later this month.
okay. I mean, I don't have any beef with it.
No, I'm excited.
Yeah,
The star of the 1972 blaxploitation horror hit was an 18th century African prince who asked Dracula's help to end the slave trade.
yeah,
Instead, Dracula turned him into a vampire and killed his wife and imprisoned him under his castle. Eventually, he awoke to star in two horror classes, Blackula and Scream Blackula Scream in
yeah,
1970.
yeah. It's a black exploitation movie. It's
Sounds
great.
amazing to me.
It's great. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but yeah, Blackula is great, man. But this is coming from me, and I'm a big fan of the whole black exploitation genre. I'm not saying that they're good. I'm saying that I'm a
Mhm,
fan of them.
mhm, mhm.
What you do is sucker. You can't stop me. I'm Blackula, the baddest vampire. I love
That sounds amazing.
it. It's all. It is. It
That
is.
sounds amazing.
It is.
It's the height of Jewish writing for a lot of that stuff.
They did.
Uh,
They did.
oh,
They did.
they wrote it.
Well,
All that
it
jive
came about.
talk.
Black exploitation came about because there was actually a writer's strike, and so a lot of the films were shut down, and black filmmakers at the time started making movies.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, so
And
okay. I never
speaking
knew
of,
Blackula was actually a comic book character. I
they just
never.
made it. They just made it into a comic book. This is the first time.
Oh, it's the first time. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a comic book character. It turned it into a comic book character. It's
Okay.
soon to be on Netflix.
Really?
No, I just made that
Oh,
up. I'm just talking shit.
stop messing with me,
Kenya Barris is going to end up making a Netflix movie based on it,
man.
based on the graphic novel.
They could actually though do a serious version though. Like
They are. They good. It seems very serious
because
now.
I'm thinking like maybe they could do something like in the vein of Castlevania.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
they should hire Travis Williams to come in and talk about black vampires because he created them for a whole entire book of tabletop RPGs.
Okay. Yeah,
Where
man.
the older vampires, it's in Blood Vampire the Masquerade. Travis created that older vampires turn black. They're
Hmm.
black people.
Okay. Yeah, man. I think there's space for this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the name Blackula.
Blackula.
Yeah, I
I
don't
know
know.
they gotta change the name. They gotta fix it.
Yeah,
I know
Blackula's
they can
kind
call
of
it Blackula on the book, but his name inside the book itself could be different.
yeah, right. Yeah, the name Blackula's kind of corny, but I think there's space for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be all for it, man. Like you do a Castlevania version of it, and we put it out. We really put it out on Netflix.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think it'd be dope.
yeah.
Um, Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur trailer unleashes this
Oh,
week, and it's Dynamite.
did the trailer drop?
Yeah, it dropped. I haven't seen it yet,
I haven't
but it
either.
dropped.
Ah,
I'm staring at it right now, and it looks amazing.
I'm excited
I
about it.
am so excited
It
about
says she's gonna
this.
be in the DCU.
You mean MCU?
Did I say DCU?
Yeah, you said DCU. Nah, she's in a good universe, not that other universe that's
Whatever,
falling
man.
apart right
I'm a
now.
DC guy. I'm a DC guy, so
But it's falling apart right now. The universe is falling apart.
I make no apologies for that. James Gunn he's gonna bring us to the promised land.
He
But
is. He is.
let's go back. Let's stay with that. I
Marvel.
heard it's gonna be in the MCU. I think that's
Yeah,
cool.
she's MCU.
I'm looking forward to seeing this. We're definitely gonna do it on binge worthy.
I'm definitely going to do it.
Yeah.
And I think it's for children, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to
Yeah.
be one of the first properties of children that we've done on binge where there's proper children.
And from what I read, they increased her age just a little bit because in the comics, I think she's about 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
In the show, they're gonna make her like 13 or 14.
That's cool. The smartest person in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
So I wonder how well they're going to show that. So Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur follows the adventures of a 13-year-old. She's 13-year-old super genius Lunella Lafayette and her 10-ton T-Rex Devil Dinosaur. After Lunella accidentally brings the Devil Dinosaur into present-day New York City, the duo work together to protect the city's Lower East Side from danger. I want them into Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, or even what's her name? Kate Bishop, because she was
Kate
on the
Bishop.
Lower East Side, right?
Does Kate Bishop live on the Lower East Side?
I don't know. I thought she did.
Maybe.
Or
I bet she lived in
Daredevil, right?
Manhattan. Yeah, I think
Daredevil,
so.
Hell's Kitchen's Lower East Side.
Is it? Yeah, I think I don't know where Hell's Kitchen is.
Help me out, Chad. Help me out. I thought, that's kind of Daredevil's playground. Lower East Side, Hell's Kitchen, Manhattan area.
Is it the Lower? It's Manhattan.
So
It may be the Lower East Side. Yeah, I think it is.
yeah, I think that could work out. I'm excited to see that. I think it could be cool. And low key, man, the theme song for that series is kind of dope.
It's banging. It is banging. I'm watching the trailer as we stream it right now. I'm so excited for this show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird. It kind of reminds me of like Samurai Jack, but with the squiggly lines. It's art style I really do dig. I'm digging it.
When does it premiere?
That is the $1 million question. Let me check for you, Johnny. At February 15th.
Oh, okay.
In Black History Month.
I guess I never even thought about
Black
that.
History Month. Everything black comes in Black History Month.
You all right?
Know that. I know that.
So, no, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. The official Pokemon TikTok accidentally let Pikachu say fuck.
I thought they were
Pikachu,
retiring
fuck. He's retired now. He don't have to abide by any rule. The video, which has since been deleted from Japanese Pokemon TikTok account, was set to an audio by user Andy Arthur Smith, in which he sings an embellished version, "If You're Happy and You Know It." The new lyrics to the children's song is performed by Smith go a little something like, "If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands."
What's he talking to
Hold on.
Sam?
Let me say that right. If you're fucking happy and you fucking know it, clap your fucking hand.
That's like Sam Jackson doing.
As a Japanese brand account, it stands to reason that people running it might not be native English speakers. Yeah, and cuss words don't mean anything in Japan.
Mm.
You know, they're just less impolite words.
Okay.
You know, it's like only Puritan Americans make cuss words worth anything. And the rest of the world, even the English speaking world, don't care about cuss words.
I don't care what you say. That's funny. If you
It
have
is funny.
oh, it makes your motherfucker.
I wish
That's
we had the
funny.
video somewhere.
Yeah, I
It's
need to
on
see
the
that in my
internet.
life.
That means it lives forever. Because I'm pretty sure some people saw that and was like, oh, we got to grab that right now. We got to grab that right now.
We need some
I'm
memes from that.
about to look up Pikachu singing. I'm Pikachu cussing.
Or
Because
the
I know
Pikachu
it's somewhere.
challenge. Imagine the Pikachu challenge. If you're happy, you fucking know it, man. That sounds amazing.
Oh man, it has to be here. It has to be here already. Oh, it's not up yet. It's not up. Somebody had to grab it. It was on the internet. It's on the internet. Oh, somebody has to grab it. Oh man. So yeah, so all jokes aside, this is the first time Pikachu has cussed in an official capacity. In the Detective Pikachu movie, the Electric Mouse said hail and damn in the voice of Ryan Reynolds. He did. But he ain't say fuck and motherfucking.
Yeah, he ain't say hell and motherfuck. Like if
You're
you're
fucking happy
you
and you motherfucking
know it. Where your motherfucking hands in the air.
So Marissa Abella is going to play Amy Winehouse in the biopic Back to Black cast. Back to Black.
I don't want to be mean, but I don't really care.
Why don't you care? This is Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse dropped a few bangers, right? And I enjoyed the Winehouse album, but I don't
go ahead.
I don't necessarily need an Amy Winehouse biop that I want to see.
Yo, there's a whole entire series about the Black Mafia family, and there's not one about Paul Robeson.
It is.
Anything can happen in this day and era.
BMF not only got a documentary and a TV series.
And there's nothing about Paul Robeson. They don't have anything about the Deacons. They don't have anything about John Lewis. He just recently passed. So they'll make an Amy Winehouse biopic. I can see it.
I can see it. I just don't care. I mean, I'm not going to see I mean, if it's on and I'm bored, I'll be like, all right, let me check out what Amy doing. But
yes, Mark. Paul Robeson has a great story, and I'm just like, we haven't even made a biopic about Paul Robeson. Is one of today that have no idea who Paul Robeson is.
Paul Robeson is one of the dopest human beings to ever
walk on planet Earth.
He was a lawyer, a football player, a singer, an actor, a dancer, activist,
an activist.
Yeah,
a writer, a poet,
a philosopher, a thinker, a scholar. Paul Robeson,
and a communist.
Yeah, Paul Robeson is just a dope human being. But that's actually what hurt him towards the end.
He wasn't a communist. That's
but the rumors of him being that is what actually
that's what killed him. Yeah, they put it on him. Yeah. They had to think of something to destroy him.
Yeah, but Paul Robeson played in the NFL while he was earning his law degree. Like they couldn't do nothing to him. Like this guy was at the very best of everything. He is the very best of everything that humanity has to offer. He's an awesome human being. Yeah. We should be on like our we should be on like our 10 or 20th iteration of stories about Paul Robeson.
Yeah. Like nobody understood all his motivations neither. He just did things. Like he never declared I'm doing this for this or this, that. He just did it.
Yeah, man. Just
I said, how you gonna be a Deion Sanders football player with the acting chops of Denzel Washington?
There's a lawyer like Johnny Cochran. I don't know, whoever,
Harry Belafonte.
Right, he sing like Harry Belafonte, act like Sidney Poitier. It's just like, yeah, man, it's just
being one person.
It's a dope human being, man.
Man, I think we're gonna end the show on that.
Yeah, Right. I
You know,
agree.
I'm happy that Amy Winehouse biopics coming up. So I find her fascinating. I think she's very fascinating as a human. Like the drug addiction. Like I listened to the Midnight Miracle podcast with Dave Chappelle, Talib Kweli, and Most Def. I mean Yasin Bey. And Yasin Bey talks about a story with him and Amy Winehouse spent the day recording music together.
Mm.
And she's like, is it okay if I bring out my equipment? He's like, sure, do what? He sat there and watched her cook up heroin and shoot it up.
Mm.
And they were talking.
I never
And she
seen.
dated
I
Nas. And she dated Nas after Khalees.
Is she?
She dated Nas. Yeah, she dated Nas.
Oh, I did not know that.
Nas wrote songs about her.
Hmm.
He wrote like 4 songs about her on right after she died. It kind of fucked him up.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Her album was actually dope, man. I
Her
listened to
albums are dope. Her music is dope. They say she was just a dope person. Like you met her, and
I
you just got
remember.
a really good vibe from her.
I remember I was listening to it for a friend, and then they showed me the picture. I was like, "What the hell?" Because it was like some old Motown soulful shit. I was like, "This girl can sing her ass off."
Her
And
ass off.
they told me her name was Amy Winehouse. I was like, "Is she Jewish?" They was like, "Yeah." And then they showed a picture of her. I was like, "Oh, I wasn't ready for that." Amy Winehouse, yeah, was killing it. That album was dope.
Yep.
They tried to take me to rehab. I said
No,
no,
no, no.
no,
And
no.
that's a biopic. That is part of the biopic. That's what they should have named that the biopic. Try to take me to rehab.
No, I can get
Um, with that being said, we're gonna end the show for the week. We're not on Monday. Monday is Martin Luther King Day Jr. So we're gonna be celebrating that. We're gonna be off Monday. Shout out to the Default for number one for creating all the stories that we butcher every day. Shout out to Rodney for actually doing the technical production behind this whole entire shit show that we had today. It's happy hour. Shout out to you for
I
being
noticed that
here.
this was full when we started.
Shout out to you for being here and being a great co-host with me and pulling up all my shenanigans. And shout out to Digital Click for the overlays and all the marketing support they give us since day one. And shout out to Mark, to Peter Griffin, and to everybody in the chat and everybody come through. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a friend of me to come watch our shows on Tuesday. With that being said, you have anything you want to say to everybody?
Oh, just Mark said you ain't never met no Martin Luther the King. So we taking off on Martin Luther the King birthday.
That's true, Mark. That is so true. So true. Uh, with that
I
being
got, man.
said,
That's all I got.
Mark, thank you for that. We needed that. With that being said, peace out, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Peace.